everybody, my name is David Welsh. I'm based out of Fort Myers. I am a real estate agent, proud to say. And this is a basic video to help you on the real estate exam prep and how to pass the test. And it's different in different states, I understand that, but this is basic for Florida, and you can apply this to any test really. First and foremost, I took the test 3 times. Got a 67 on my first. I got a 74 on my second. I need 75 to pass. Passed on my 3rd test, of course. Whenever you fail, if you fail the first time, don't worry about it. You can take it again. And there's no reason to go into the test center thinking I got to get it done today. This is it. This is the end of the line for me. I need to pass it today because you're gonna fail. You do that to yourself, you're setting yourself up for failure. You can take it again. It's only $31.50. It's not a big deal. For instance, for example, I grew up with a lot of real estate agents, and the statistic that's on the internet that says there's like 99 or 90% of real estate agents pass their test in the first try. Baloney. Bullcrap. That is not true by any means. Do not believe that statistic, because that's prepping you for failure. That is completely wrong. Because it sets you up because you think, oh shoot, I didn't pass, I'm not going to be a good real estate agent. Oh, let me tell you, a guy that I know, and I grew up with a lot of real estate agents, a lot of real estate agent families and stuff. Every one of those people didn't pass the first try. Okay, the biggest one I'm going to point out, he makes $1 million to $2 million a year, and he took the test 13 times. Okay, 13 times he took the test before he passed and was able to be a real estate agent. He's making buku bucks. All right. So, don't worry if you fail. It's not a big deal. Okay? Second is information-wise. Okay? The best information on the internet that can give you a value that has true value, that really breaks it down for you. And Ray Suarez, number 1, Ray Suarez, based out of Miami. His title on YouTube. Okay? I'm sure you can type in Ray Suarez and pull it up. I don't have the spelling for you, but real estate exam prep and cram session. He's got like 10 videos on there, man, and he just breaks everything down for you. A lot of terminologies that you don't understand, that were confusing for me, maybe confusing for you. He breaks down and simplifies them for you. It's super, super, super good core basic to real estate. And what you need to do is you need to take those videos, put it into your account, download it to your computer, so that you have it 24/7, that you can watch it over and over and over and just replay it in your mind as you're going through the test. Because he's got great pointers out there. He's got great study aids that smashes in your brain that you need to remember. It's a must. Also, Ron Climer. Ron Climer has a math section, and Ron Climer School of Real Estate. He's based out of Orlando. Really great dude. Really nice guy. It's like you're sitting in the class there for him. He breaks everything down by formula, and really just simplifies it for you. He's even got tests and questions and answers that are on there that are on the real estate exam test. I mean, they're not the exact same, but it's the basics that are there. If you watch that, if you watch Ron Climer's math questions and answers, you're gonna get 10 of 10 on the real estate exam, without a doubt. Really breaks it down for you. So those 2 videos, Ray Suarez, those 2 people. Ray Suarez, he's got like 10 videos of basics and mortgage and all that, and he breaks down the terminologies and everything like that for you, and simplifies it. Then Ron Climer for the math. Now when you're taking the test, when I took the test, it was 8 a.m. 8 a.m. test. I had to be there at 7:30. I got up at 5 in the morning, took a shower, drank some coffee, and I reviewed over my question, over my book, over my big book, what I did. 2 days before that, I read the whole thing over again, marked out areas that I knew that I had trouble with, or that I was going to have problems with. Just highlighted certain paragraphs or certain exact, sentences that I wanted to review, from 1 to 300 or whatever it was. Do not buy the $300, $400, $500 things that you see on the internet for real estate exam prep. There's nobody Okay, just first and foremost, there is nobody on this earth that is going to prep you like you're going to prep yourself. And this is the same in real estate, man. Nobody's going to give you listings and buyers for free. You got to go out and get it done yourself. And nobody's going to do that like you. So nobody on the internet is going to prep you and know you like you know yourself. That's the first and foremost thing that you need to know, and you're going to pass. If you keep that in mind, you're going to pass. Alright? So, once you do all these things, and what I did 2 days before, went through the book, highlighted certain areas, wrote down the page number that it was on in my notebook. That way, an hour and a half before the test, I was able to go through, take about an hour, review everything, and just give myself a quick review, and that really kind of helped me remember things during the test. And don't rack your brain on anything. Just go over and review it. Don't sit on something for too long a time, because you're just gonna lose it. All right. Just do a quick review, and I would suggest either drinking coffee, taking a 5-hour energy shot, or energy drink with no sugar, with 0 carb in it, because you don't want to crash during the test. Eat a bagel. You have to eat something, okay? It's really, really important. We all learn this in like elementary school for test taking, okay? Is you need to eat a muffin or a bagel or something like that with an orange juice, something that has the correct amount of blood sugars to keep you going, keep that oxygen flowing. Also take like Focus Formula. GNC has Focus Formula and Focus Fast. Two great. Focus Fast is the better. It's more expensive. Focus Formula is okay, but that's really good. It's just another thing that's going to help you. And now we're getting to taking the test. So in the morning, we reviewed everything that we went over 2 days before, or whatever. So we did that. We're good. We get to the test center. We're confident. Make sure you have all the stuff that you need. That you're not like, oh crap, I screwed up. Okay, because that's going to hurt you. Now when you go, be happy. You have made it this far. So pat yourself on the back. Be proud of how far you made it, because let me tell you, people don't make it this far. Okay? You're there, man. You're gonna be a real estate agent. You're gonna make bank. It's the perfect time to be in real estate. Be excited that you're there. Don't be nervous. Don't be like, oh crap, I gotta take a test, man. This sucks. I hate taking tests too, buddy, but just be happy that you're there and be proud of yourself. Okay, so we get to the test center, and you go in. All you can have is a basic calculator. You can't have any scientific calculator. They won't let you have that. A lot of times, if you do, sometimes they will give you a calculator to bring in there. Just bring a basic calculator. You're not allowed to have pen and paper in there. They give you, at least the one that I went to, they give me like a dry erase tablet thing, with a marker, and that's all you get. So when you're sitting there and strategize through the test, go over everything that you know first. Okay, if you want to strategize and do it this way, go over everything that you know in law. And because you're gonna mark the questions that you don't know. You have the ability to go over every question that you don't know. Okay, go over all the law questions. Go over all the principle and practice questions that you know. Go over all the math. Save the math questions for last, because they take the longest, because you should write them out. Or sometimes you're able to do it in your head or whatever, but I would write it out and use the calculator and make sure it's right. Because if you get it wrong, it's a miss. Any question that you don't answer is a miss, and make sure you answer all the questions as well. When you read a question that you don't understand, like I said, first go through the test and make sure you get all the answers that you know, for sure, and you're done with those. Now go back to the questions that are going to take a little bit longer for you, okay? And take your time. You have like 3 hours to take the test. I had 3.5 hours, okay, to take my test. So I had plenty of time. There's plenty of time. You do not need to rush, okay? Take your time. Be calm with it. Go through it with a fine-tooth comb, all right? So get to a question that you don't understand or whatever, you're not really sure. First and foremost, cover up the answers. Do not look at the answers, because you're going to second guess yourself right off the bat. You're going to kid yourself. You're going to miss the question. Okay? Cover up the answers. Read the question 4, 5, 6 times. That way you can look up and read it kind of loud, speaking in a whisper form of what the question is or what the paragraph is in your head, and you have it already in your head, and answer the question before you look at the answers. think of the answer before you look at it, and then go down. If that answer's there, bam, don't change it, because 9 times out of 10, that's the answer. Also, one thing to keep in mind is that as you go along, when you find a question that you're unsure of, mark the answer that you think it is, okay? Then go up and mark it so you can come back for review purposes, so you can come back and review it, all right? Now, when you go down the line in the real estate exam, they're going to ask you 4 different times of the same question and the same answer, okay? So a lot of times, you know, three paragraphs down, 3 questions down, it's going to have the answer. You know, we even have the answer right in that question of what was there before, because they're just wording it differently. But sometimes you even have the answer right there. That happened to me quite a few times, at least 3, 4 times. All right. So go through and like I said, they're gonna ask you different questions in just different ways, you know, but it's gonna have the same result. Okay. Always make sure you answer every question. I saw a video on there, and you know, the person was like, if you have 15 questions that aren't answered, don't answer them. Just move on. Be confident. Bull crap, man. Those 15 questions, how do you know that you got 15 questions, the other 15 questions right? Because you're confident? You're gonna fail. All right. 15 questions is huge. Answer every question, even if you have to guess, ladies and gentlemen. Answer them, because it's 1 out of 4 chances that you're going to get it right. Alright? Answer every single question. Use your basic formulas of a multiple choice. You know, use the process of elimination. Get it down to 2. Sometimes, you know, when you're answering the question, use the process of elimination. When you see 2 questions that are opposites of each other, it's one of those, okay? If you see one that says this and one that's contradicting or on the contrary of that, then it's going to be one of those, more than likely, okay? And then just, again, use process of elimination. Use what you know. If you see a terminology that's there that you've never even heard of, don't use it, because chances are it's going to be wrong. I hope all this information has been helpful for you. Real estate is banging right now, so you definitely need to be excited that you're doing this, because my team itself, we're averaging 4 to 7 sales a week. We have 2 to 3 people walking in for listings and buyers coming in. People are wanting it. If anybody's telling you that it's a bad real estate market, slap them in the face for me, because it's not. People are making money. You can make money too. Be excited. Get out there. Once you pass your test, you go the next day to your broker's office that you have set up or whatever, and you're hanging your license there, and you're going to make money. Any questions that you have or comments that you have, please leave them, and I will answer them as best as possible. And just be happy that you're here, man, because this is a life-changing career. It's going to be fun. If you enjoy being around people, this is it for you, man. So, and now you're off. Now you're off the races to make money. So enjoy real estate. Pat yourself in the back because you're here, brother, and have a good day.